Welcome back, survivors! I'm the Survivalvist, and we return to the Hunter Classic. So, last episode we started our hunts down in southern Whiteheart Island. We've gotten a couple of whitetails so far, and we've had some calls from bobcats and found some found some tracks. I don't think we're going to be able to get one unless we get a really nice opportunity kind of offer itself up to us. Yeah, like, again, there's another trail, or another track. But because the jackrabbit call only has a chance to work on them, it's hard to guarantee that we'll be able to call anything in with it. At least bobcat-wise. Perhaps if we do find coyote tracks, we might be able to use it on them more. But I'm just going to get us back to a trail and see about continuing us up north into more of the island. No, just that dumb doe's been around this entire area. I want to get out of this area. Okay, let me see. What would be better? Yeah, this meets up with the other trail, so I guess we'll just stick to this one. I mean, the trail network is rather nice and extensive for Whiteheart Island, but it also is a very big map to try covering, and there can be a lot of areas that are hard to see and spot things through. Well, we'll just go north from here, see how we do. And the 300 that I've got is basically only if we run into elk. I think that's the only animal that's an ethical weapon for. Maybe we could use it on the whitetail and blacktail, but then we have the 243, which handles basically everything else. This actually seems to be like a good, real generalist loadout. Like, small game birds... Or no, sorry, small game, medium game, bigger game, and largest game, and then birds. So, anything you want to hunt, this loadout seems to be able to cover. And it's kind of nice to know, too. Actually, maybe I'll just do that once more quickly so you guys can see. So it's 243, which you start the game with. I probably would recommend the 300 because there's so many animals that this is actually ethical for. And then just 12 gauge or a shotgun. That loadout seems to be able to let you go after basically any animal if you have it on any map. I will have to try using that little ammo tool I also keep linked in the description to see, but I mean, it's taken us through Whiteheart, it was through White Rime, I think we were using it on... Was it Hemeldal? I don't know if I used it on Hemeldal or not, or maybe I used the 30-06 there. Either way, this seems like a pretty good basic loadout to take, and should let you hunt anything as long as you have ammo. How easy it'll be hunt will kind of... Oh, just another doe. Yeah, I'm not really interested in you guys. I'm looking for basically anything that's not a whitetail now. I'm trying to think. Out of the whole roster, I think I've only gotten 3 animals. The blacktail and the turkey last week, and whitetail now. So I'd like to at least try to get the elk and the coyote. Actually, are those the only animals I'm missing? The whitetail, the turkey, the blacktail. That's it. So I still need bobcat, coyote, elk. And I think that's covers the full roster for what's on Whiteheart. So I guess I've done an okay-ish job of clearing out the roster so far, but again, still want to try getting these other ones I don't have yet. The elk I know I've gotten on Red Feather, but it still would be nice to hunt them on each reserve we go to. And what do we got here? Possibly elk. No, whitetail still. I was kind of thinking maybe they looked a bit larger to be the elk tracks, but not quite. And just gotta keep going to see... Oh, well, there's... I guess it might not hurt just to find out what this last one is. I thought I'd have my whitetail tracking up enough that just by tracks I could tell the gender. It seems I don't have them up to that far yet. Oh! Speaking of elk, hello there. Hello there, mister. I thought you were a cow for a moment there. No, we'll definitely take you. Or should I be a bit patient? You know, I don't really see anybody with him, so I'm thinking he's just like all on his own. Oh, are you going to punish me for taking my time? I think that was too low. I think that was just a body shot. Oh, no, actually did take him down. I thought that might not have done the job. Objective, track the southern movement, objective, aim point, spot. Okay, well, I spotted. I might actually be able to get the tracks and get another mission done, too. I'll have to check and see, because when I kind of exited, well, not exited out of the hunt, but minimized it to take care of the, like the recording stuff and do the audio effects to the capture, it looked like I'm already back up to around 800 GM, and that doesn't seem right unless one of those missions was really rewarding. Yeah, there's the elk. Yeah, it was lungs, heart. Okay. I don't think it was the heart, but I think it was the lungs. Yeah, there's that objective done. I wonder if all I have to do now is collect them, and that would actually be this mission, too. Like, maybe that's also something the female animals are okay with for the game, is a way to do some objectives easily. But I don't know. I think they usually, if the animal is an objective, I'm not sure if they do have a lot of, like, gender. Maybe there's gender restriction more to the higher rewarding missions, but maybe the early ones can just be females. Yes, that was left lung. Not too shabby, I guess. Nope. Yeah, there we go. Part 3 for that's complete. So there's another mission done. And I guess we'll go for offensive. Why not? There's a nice little one there. And sell for 41. At least getting some nice little chunks back from having spent out the big amount for the Predator call. I would like to try to get it actually used in this episode, so that way it's not like a few weeks go by and then we actually see it put to action. But I think it'll depend all on what we come across. It's definitely going to be the most potent thing for the coyote, though. Like, once, or if we can hear coyote call, I think this will be a really good way of getting it right into us. But we're back towards one of the more main trails. Basically, it is a bit of a web network, but some of the ones that go more through, like, the wilderness and that, are more just like thin, narrow ones, whereas these are almost like roads you could drive along. Actually, I think there are some vehicles in the game, aren't there? I think there's some jeeps or that, maybe for some of the other reserves. Oh, and we got tracks here too. What are we looking at? Maybe whitetail still, yeah. Yeah, size of the droppings and just the type of them made me think whitetail for sure. Actually, let's see. Maybe if we'll find some more, we can talk a little bit more about examining them. Because there are certain habits that you'll find to, like, the amount of droppings, size of them, and kind of type as well, but that's something more visual aid we'll use once we maybe find them. Oh, I know that sound. Wait. Oh, okay, so I'm up to level 8 now for tracking, so does that mean you have to be, like, level 10 before you can tell the gender of the animal by, by just the tracks? If so, you really gotta grind so much stuff out. Like, this actually isn't bad of an area if we can bring them in towards us. There must just be a small little, like, slope down ahead. Because it does almost look like it drops off. Yeah, it looks like the next trees behind those first ones are a little lower in height. Okay, I think if I stay here and I just call, he should come into us. Might even actually go down just a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Just in case he is coming up, we want to be less visible for him. Okay, where are you going to peek out from? Because this close, I think the caller should be working on it. Thought I heard something back this way for like a little moment. Oh, okay, so apparently he's supposed to be just coming right ahead of us. Seems hesitant, though, to maybe be just right up on the road. So it must just be almost on, like, the slope just past the road. We'll see if patience can pay off, as we'll just kind of wait here and see how it, like, moves or turns or comes in. It might approach, or it might keep a little bit away. I heard it just now. Oh, there you are. What? Did that actually hit him? Or did he run off? Because it looked like it didn't even actually, like, register. Okay, so it did. I didn't even think it actually hit him. I thought somehow, like, the shot got hit by a tree hit. Oh. I thought that'd be too high for the heart, but you know what? I'll take it. Like, maybe I'm too used to having more of a visual indicator like how Dinosaur Hunt can have. But I thought we completely, like, missed for him. Oh, how do I want to try posing this? I guess, like, that's not too bad, actually. And we'll accept that. And nice little chunk of GM there from him. Okay, so we'll continue on our way. Oh, I guess there was another... Maybe it's just a doe or something here, because another whitetail seemed to have been fleeing here. And Roosevelt elk. Well, another animal at least, and actually it looks like we might be getting up towards the, Oh, come on, get off the... There we go. Oh. Okay, I wonder if there's still objectives to meet for this one mission that keeps coming up, this southern movement. Or maybe it's supposed to be part of a travel mission. Hard to say. I think we'll just keep going as we are, and maybe this is now when we're finally going to have, like, that surge of animal activity I was talking about, where it feels like you have to go half hour or so into the map, then everything's, like, warmed up, and you start actually encountering stuff. We'll have to see just as we're going about. Also remember, take a few glances and chances just to, like, glass out around us. Oh. Well, whatever this whitetail is actually not that far off. I'm guessing it's probably just a doe, though. Yeah, I guess until I actually get visual of the animal, it's just going to be this ambiguous one. Oh, and fleeing again, so probably not even in the area anymore. Okay. Enjoy a bit of water. Now, do I go... Which way should I go? I feel like I want to go more into here. Just to try and see what else we might find. Like, there have been bobcats around the area that we found, like, roaming and a few calls, but nothing I can really work with. And I mean, there are still coyotes to find, and there are also the elk, so maybe if I just get out of the southern area a bit more, I'll get luckier and can find some... Oh, actually, no, we did get an elk, so... It's just the little guys we're stuck with. The coyote and the bobcat we haven't gotten. More whitetail, not what I'm after. Well, at least not the big thing I'd like. I say big, although again, it's more two little things, but they are the more hopeful I'm eager to get. Oh, hang on a moment. There's something standing there. I think, at least. Yeah, there is. I think it's a white-tailed doe. Yeah, it is. I just kind of saw the outline of something on four legs standing out there. You can see it better when there's like... you guys might be able... No, I don't think you guys will. It's probably going to be so small in the video, but... I just saw like the little silhouette of the brown body with the teeny stick legs, and it was... Okay, that's something, but I don't know what. Yeah, it seems like this area is definitely heavy whitetail with some bobcat flavoring. So if we get a little bit north, hopefully we can find some more variety. Well, what's that ahead of us? Just like a... Oh, an antler, actually. It almost looks like a mule antler. Oh, probably a blacktail antler, actually. That's right, there on the map. Although kind of odd that it spawned right in the middle of the trail. Not that I'll complain, because it's a nice, easy find just to pick up for ourselves. Actually, looks like that would have been a nice scoring one, too, from the looks of it. Yeah, blacktail antler. And just another whitetail. Okay, I'm going to go for a little run, because I don't think we'll see anything on this, like, little land bridge almost between them. So we'll try to keep what pace we can as we go for another animal or two. Well, it depends on how lucky we really get as we transfer over to this next area. Like, I don't think we'd spot anything out on... Oh, yeah, no, with the reeds as well, I don't think we'd be able to see anything through them. But we're able to hike our way across, and we'll see what we can find. Is there any destination to really go for? Maybe we'll try going up towards the campsite. Oh, what's that? Don't have enough Oh, okay. That's right. I forgot you can fast travel if you have camping supplies. And you can actually get some camping supplies from the Steam page. There's a free DLC little thing you can collect there. So it would be worth it to connect your Hunter Classic account with the Steam or with your Steam account if you haven't already. And you can snag yourself some free goodies that are actually pretty helpful. Like there was the moose scent, camping supplies, first aid kits, wind indicator, I believe. Just a number of things that actually will make hunting quite a bit easier, especially if you're just starting out. Although, it's kind of weird they give you moose scent, but I don't think the 243 is actually capable of, like, ethically taking them down. So that's kind of weird. Maybe they should have given you a different kind of, like, deer scent first. Hard to say, to be honest. It looks like this might be quite a bit easier to hunt on now that we're getting into this part of Whiteheart. So it looks like there might be more like open fields and plains to deal with. And those give you great visibility, which makes shooting much easier. Okay, but get our way towards... I guess we'll just go right for, like, the almost spiderweb section there. See if this area treats us any better for the little bit of time we still have to go through it. I'm actually going to run our way up there just because, again, we are going to be a bit tight on time, but... if we're lucky, maybe we'll get one more animal. I do still have all the stuff for turkey as well, so who knows, maybe we'll even get some of those. Oh my, I can't even escape the whitetails after crossing the water there. They're definitely pretty abundant on the map, at least from the south. Seems like for as heavy as they were, as blacktails were in the north, we have the same problem but with whitetails in the south. Kind of makes you wish some of the reserves almost had more lodges. That way you'd be into trying to specify what animals you want by them a bit easier where you drop in. Okay, what we'll do is probably go for the campsite, though. Oh, that's a ways off, but... or, you know what? No, let's try cutting right through the middle of the... we'll use this one that kind of winds its way in the middle. We might get lucky and hear something more from that spot than just going off of one of the coastline trails. Because I don't think we're going to hear deer out here, that's for sure. If we do go this way, maybe we'll get lucky and come across... oh, well, we do have a little track here of something. And try and see if there's something we would go after. And what are you? Oh, more whitetail, never mind. I mean, we got a tower, but I think it covers actually up over there. I guess it might not hurt just to head up, take a little peek around. Oh! Oh, okay, actually, that might... this might be a good way to end this episode if we're lucky and able to either spot it or call it in. See, it's a ways out. But if we can get lucky with bringing it in, that would be a nice way to end this episode, because then that would mean we only missed the coyote for our time on Whiteheart. And that could even be a way that we go back through some of the reserves, is what animals didn't we get? And what can we go hunt now? I don't think I'm going to go up into the tower, because the tower's not going to be as helpful, I'd imagine. Or would the extra elevation help? I don't really know. I think I will just pop into the tower for a peek to see. Because maybe it'll let us view down easier to, like, where the Bobcat might be. That is, if we can actually see it. Just make sure, yeah, I'm loaded with something in there. Just try to be as prepared as we can. If it... I mean, I doubt it'll go as smoothly as I'm hoping, but there's a chance. So might as well try to make the most of it. Yeah, so the call came from somewhere back that way, actually. I was hoping I might be able to see it. Actually, let me even see. I think that actually would give me better ranging. Like, it's a more... Oh yeah, this is definitely a much better scope than I think the other one I'm using for it. I know what that calls from. That's just another female whitetail. I don't see any movement out there, though. I didn't even actually look behind me, either. Is there anything kind of like... I know how the vegetation is actually better to... only use this more to zoom in. Like, thank you for graphics for not rendering all the stuff in unless I'm using the scope on it. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's going to work for bringing it in. I'm not seeing anything that's really, like, movement-wise from it. Oh, shut up. I know you're there. Yeah, unless I can hear a call and it does seem like he's moved towards us, I think we'll have to probably find a different chance or opportunity. Because it's just too thick to get good visual in. And then it'd be even harder just to spot him without having, like, the height advantage we have here. Okay, well, I'm going to exit out of the tower here. It is, you know what? Since we are so close to the end, maybe we will just try following up with it. I don't really have anything to lose by doing this. And let's see how far this says he might be now. Oh, we'll have to get one more then. Yeah, see, the mini-map seemed so... It seemed like he was a lot closer than he actually probably was. Or it. Again, I don't know if it's a male or female at this stage. I'd have to get the tracking skill up high enough to actually know for certain. Oh, there's droppings. Yeah, so does make it seem like he's got a wide area. And then I know I was going to use the droppings for the visual aid For things like ungulates, which are like your deer, your elk, they're more like pellets and they drop a lot of them. Predators, carnivores, though, are more kind of what you expect, like dog poop and what we just spotted there. That's a good way of being able to just kind of understand what's... Oh, well, at least the tracking skill went up. It was something. But now I have no idea which way to kind of, like, try following along. Oh my god, you are so noisy. Not sure if I've ever run into an animal as noisy as that to call so often. Oh. What do we got here? These are pretty close by each other. Oh, fleeing. Maybe we'll follow along these for a while. Oh. Or do I just decide to... Yeah. Oh, never mind. I shouldn't have looked over the capture. If I was going to do it, I should have probably just done it. But I thought, you know what? We're basically at our time limit, so maybe I should just bag you with saying something, we're done. Which is actually something another commenter does, is just as like a final animal to wrap a hunt up, is if there's a doe or female right they hear, just to go for it with the 243. But yeah, I think he's probably gone off, and I don't think we'll really be able to spot him now. And unless I get super lucky and, like, I glass up ahead, and he's just wandering about in the open. Well, it doesn't really look like it. Oh my... One of you is still making all this noise. Or maybe it's two of you and you're just talking, I don't know. Yeah, it would have been nice to try and get either the bobcat or coyote, but I don't think the luck is going to hold for it. So I'll just take a look at this one here. Yeah, still into fleeing, and I doubt I'd really see him through here. Okay, well, with that, we're going to bring this episode to an end. Thank you guys very much for joining me on the Hunter Classic. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to give us a like. And again, we do have a couple animals we didn't get, but they are a bit more difficult to hunt. The coyote, I'm actually surprised we didn't get anything from it whatsoever, so I don't know where it is on the map. Maybe it's more isolated into this central area, and we just didn't access it in our couple of episodes. But we've at least got a few animals, a number of whitetails, and actually got a few missions done from these episodes, so at least progress was made in some regards. But thank you guys very much for watching as always. Any tips, tricks, or comments, be sure to leave them all in the comments right down below. I always try to respond to any feedback or questions as soon as they do arrive on the channel. Until I catch you all in the next video, though, survivors, please remember as always to take care and stay alive.